Alright, so this is the tutorial for Clip Studio Paint for 4.0. Alright, so we'll want to press New, and then would make sure that you're using the animation use of work, that way it's all set up for animating. You'd put in your width, height, your resolution, frame rate, that's how many frames per second will play. So if you want a pretty smooth animation, usually stick with 24, which is like the default for animating. This blue square will be whatever's inside the blue square will be like your actual animation. Anything beyond the blue square is just kind of like a blank canvas, but that's just to help you work smoother. Alright, so you would use this tool, the pen tool, and then the G pen is like probably the most smooth pen. This is going to be your animation timeline. So each section here will be your frame. If you want it to be 25 frames, which is the max when you just use a Clip Studio and Paint Pro, set it to 25. We'll keep it at, say, like 10 right now. Your paper, this is basically your background. So I would just make sure you have that selected all the way to how many frames you have. And then you can go ahead and put this to 1 because we're going to just want 1 frame. Click and drag it to 1. Alright, so say we want to draw a ball bouncing. So we're going to be on our 1 frame, and we're just going to go ahead and start making the ball bounce. So this is the start of our ball. And then to create your second frame, you'll go ahead and press this new animation cell. And if I was drawing the ball bouncing, it's hard to kind of see where it's coming from. Did I put it over here? Did I put it here? So in order to see what was on your last frame, you're going to want to go ahead and press Enable Onion Skin. And this will allow you to show what was on the previous frame. Now this isn't going to actually be on frame 2, it's just showing you what was on frame 1. So right now nothing's on frame 2, it's just showing you that. So now we know where the ball was in frame 1, and it helps us make a smoother animation. So we can go ahead and just click each time we want to make a new frame. So just like that. You just kind of can keep doing that. And I'll go ahead and make it a little bit more frames just because the animation isn't finished. One more. There we go. Whoop. Click and drag. So here we have our animation. If we want to view the animation, we can go ahead and press play. This is it. It's crappy, but we did in 5 seconds. If you want to just kind of like slow down the animation to see how it looks slower, you can do this. Just click and drag the red thing. Those are the onion skins, so if you want to see what it looks like without those. Each frame, when you press new frame, it's basically creating a new layer, so as you can see, it's going up and down the layers as you go. And that's really the basics. If you want to create multiple layers of animation, you can press new animation folder, which is basically just creating a new folder. And you can go ahead and add different frames to that. So just a quick little tutorial. You probably figure out more things as you go, but that's just the general gist of things.